All right, Shalom. I want to say, call Halor Yamla Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's to give all praises to the Father in the name of the Son. Nathan Mashana Kabad Laha Zaquanium. To give double honors to the Apostles and Elders, and that's the Apostles and Elders of Great Millstone. Sha'al Yasharala Wa Shalom Wa Ahab La Bakayar Sha'al Yasharala. You know, okay, and that's peace and safety to Israel and the elect of Israel. Okay. So Brother Kalab from Great Millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana camp. Just back with another video. Hopefully it's edifying to the elect. Okay, I'm gonna just start, and I named it Perfect Wisdom. Okay. Perfect wisdom. You know, because wisdom is perfect. It makes you move in a perfect mind frame. Okay. I was reading Wisdom of Solomon, and just a beautiful thing just to see how wisdom and how the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when it connects with you, the understanding of it, you know what I'm saying, it's just a beautiful thing. Okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon. I'm gonna start at this chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 10. It's for they that keep holiness holily shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Okay, so you're going to basically the way you move in the spirit is it's going to basically have you moving the way you're supposed to be moving. Okay. And I mean, for they that keep, like, it's not just the way you move in certain situations, but wisdom, keeping it, is going to have you move this way in everything you do. You're going to use wisdom. It's in the smallest matters and the biggest matters. You use wisdom, because small matters can become very big things on the negative side, if you will. All right. It says, for they that keep holiness holily shall be judged holy. It don't say part-time. Okay. So when you walk this walk, that's why it also says those that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. It don't mean you saved right now, because you could be walking in the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, and tomorrow you could be kicked out, you know? So that's why you have to walk in wisdom and do it holy till the end, till you're saved. Okay, it's a precept. It says, this is Revelation 20:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay? So the way you move in the spirit, or the way you move, you move throughout your life using wisdom, you're going to remain a certain way. And it's going to show you in here that wisdom is too high for a fool, and that everybody cannot obtain wisdom. All right. Verse 11. Wherefore set your affection upon my words. What's the words? The words of this book. Okay. They're going to keep you in a sound mind, using wisdom, the way you're supposed to be moving. Okay. Desire them, and they shall be, and ye shall be instructed. Okay. So reading this with an open mind to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to get instructions on how to live life. Okay. You move this way. We don't move like that. And by you making your body a living sacrifice, you can be used. Okay? And that's how you're going to be instructed. Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go and speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And that's eating the whole roll. You're setting your affections, and you're basically handing your life over to be instructed on what you need to do, because we're servants. All right? But you have to first learn that you have to give yourself over, man. Okay? 12. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. Okay? She don't fade away. Easily seen of them that love her. And this is how you obtain that. It's Proverbs 4:5. It says, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. Okay? Forget it not. Okay? It says, and found of such as seeketh her. So when you get it, you constantly seeking after her. You want to learn more. You know? It says, never decline from the words of my mouth. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So your common man can have wisdom, but do he understand what he's trying to tell you? Did the Spirit allow him to break the things down that need to be broken down properly? Did he go into the blue letter? Okay, this is how perfect wisdom moves. And you can tell men of the Lord who have that perfect wisdom. They're not going to be double-minded, telling you one thing and then a couple years down the road it's then totally changed. All right. 13. She prevented them that desire her, and maketh herself first known unto them. She prevented them. Hold on, I got to see if you battle tested. This is how perfect wisdom moves. She's not going to just appeal to anyone. Okay? She prevented them. Basically saying, slow your roll. I might not be for you. Okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 1, I'm going to start at 4. For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter. Okay? For unto a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. So this is telling you right here. This is why she prevented you. A malicious soul. You have to sell out and be a living sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to get perfect wisdom and understanding. Okay? For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit. When your spirit is disciplined, you're going to flee all the bullshit of this world, and then you will be able to be used by that perfect wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. It's not what goeth into a man that defile him, but what comes out. You can hear John 3:16 mean God loved the world, and that's everybody. But you don't spew that because you know it's not right. You know it's a deeper understanding to it. Okay? It says, for wisdom is a loving spirit, and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For the Most High is witness of his reins, and a true beholder of his heart, and a hearer of his tongue. Okay? So everything that's being said that's blasphemous, wisdom not going to go into that. And not only that, you have to answer for the things that you're saying. Okay? You're going to be justified or condemned by the things that you say. All right. 14. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. Okay? So when you sell out and you do all the things you're supposed to do of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to have faith built up. So when the end comes, if you have to die, you may have jitters and fears, and you may have I mean, the flesh don't want to die. Okay? You may have all those things, but a true man that's willing to lay his life down, and you know he's not no bullshitter, he's going to take that death as an honorable death to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? He's going to take it standing up. You know? He understands that my life is hid away. Okay? I'm nothing on this side. Precept. This is Revelation 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me. And that's perfect wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? Because when you hear the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on the highways and hedges, they're spiritually knocking. That's Yahweh Shem Yahushua spiritually knocking at their door. Those words that he speak through us, because we're just a conduit, okay, that he speaks through us, is knocking at the door. Hey, this light is shining. This light is shining. I'm knocking. The Most High reaching for you. If that person opens the door and stop, and the Most High can sup with them, and they will start getting wisdom, and so on and so forth. Okay? 15. To think, therefore, upon her is perfection of wisdom. To think, therefore, upon her is perfection of wisdom. Okay? And whoso watches for her shall quickly be without care. So when you understand wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're really not going to give a fuck about nothing. Pardon my French, but that's what it is. You're really not going to care about nothing, bro. Because you understand that this place is set up for you to take the L. This place is a big loss. You know what I'm saying? This place is a L, bro. You shouldn't want nothing in a kingdom or a society that you're not ruling in. We wasn't meant to be servants, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our natural mind state is not meant to be serving someone who was created to serve us. A lot of things, everything in this place is upside down. But perfect wisdom lets you understand that, and you know, I'm a slave. Right now, I was brought forth to do a sentence. So we doing this sentence and we accept it. Okay? But spiritually we free because we know it's not the end. It's another, hey, the beginning is coming, bro. But perfect wisdom is going to get you there. It's a precept, 2 of them. This is Matthew 16:25. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. And whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. And that's when you understand that. And whosoever watches for her shall quickly be without care. Because you lost your life. On this side, we lost. It's constant L's. Okay? It's constant L's on this side. You understand? Hey, this one had to be taken. Okay? But what about that eternal rulership? That's going to be way more than a 50 or 60 year life, bro. I'll trade that in any day. You know what I'm saying? This is Romans 12:1-2. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is your reasonable service. That's why you were put here. Okay? And be not conformed to this world. Don't be changed into the bullshit that you constantly seeing around this place. Perfect wisdom will not let you transform or conform or change yourself, knowing this truth, back to this world, because you understand it's nothing here. Okay, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you understand, your life is hid. Okay, you become a living sacrifice. You're here to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Bid the elect to the wedding. Okay, and that's our job. That's what we were made to do through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But first, perfect wisdom has to transform our minds. Okay? That's what perfect wisdom will do. You understand that who they call God and Jesus, real name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. You understand that. That's perfect wisdom. Then you get that the skin color. They look just like us. We look just like them. That's perfect wisdom. Okay? We understand that it's just the mysteries. Things like garments are spiritual. You understand these things, bro. Because perfect wisdom allows you, because you don't put yourself in the forefront of nothing. You understand you're just a vessel. You're just a puppet. You're not trying to build up a kingdom in this place. A kingdom on top of a kingdom? That makes no sense. You're not going to build a kingdom in Esau's kingdom because it's his time to rule. That's why the Yahweh Shem Yahushua tells you, wait up on me. Okay? 16. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her. So it's not just for no anybody. It's not for no anybody. Showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. Your thoughts are being sought out to see just how you react to certain things. Because wisdom will not enter into a malicious soul, bruh. If you think recklessly, wisdom is not going to abide with you. All right? For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. Nothing in this fucking place should have you to where women, children, money, nothing. Because that shows you don't have a disciplined mind frame. Wisdom will not abide with you if you don't have a disciplined mind frame. And this is why, before any of this, you have to understand and know you have to lay yourself down, bro. Understand you're not nothing. And this is when you can be used 100%. There's plenty of things out here that can keep you from having the desire of discipline. But perfect wisdom is not going to let you not have that perfect discipline, bro. That desire of discipline. And the care of discipline is love. So if you care in your mind and you discipline yourself, you know what that is? That's love. Because you're saying, I've made myself a living sacrifice. I'm not getting no edges. I'm not going to chase these bitches to where they have me falling out of the truth. Or money have me falling out of the truth. Or the cares of the world have me falling out of the truth. That's discipline. And discipline and love. And what is love? And love is the keeping of her laws. So you cannot put nothing above Yahweh Shem Yahushua's laws. And perfect wisdom comes to you, and that's when you get it. It's a lot of people know they're Israelites. A lot of people that know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But are they, do they have that desire of discipline? Okay? We don't want wisdom on a 60-40 basis. We want it at 100%. All right. And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. That's your insurance. That's what assures you that you love it, that you love and you desire discipline, that you love Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, and the giving heed unto her laws. When you take heed of, I'm going to keep these laws, that's the assurance of incorruption. You're not going to be corrupted. You can be trusted to know that you're not going to go order no goddamn pig feet or nothing on a fucking on the menu that's an abomination to you. Wisdom abides with you, and it's like that's the assurance. Okay, you're assured that you're not going to do that. Perfect wisdom, and by you desiring discipline and loving the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that is exactly what makes you, and that's your assurance, okay, of incorruption. You're not going to do these things because you know. But that's perfect wisdom, and that's when it resides with you. And incorruption maketh us near unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It just gave you a pattern, bro. You first have to be disciplined enough to understand it's not about me. And then you get a little wisdom imparted to you. And then by you doing that, you're going to start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and calling upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's giving heed. And by that happening, it's assurance that this guy can be used. Okay? And when you do that, that makes you close to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because you proved it throughout time. Okay? Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. You desiring wisdom. But when you go back in here, look at this. What it says about her. It says, she prevented them that desire her. Everybody's going to desire wisdom, but everybody's going to be hit with that stop sign. Hold on. I don't know. We have to be, are you disciplined? Before perfect wisdom comes upon you, are you disciplined? Are you going to say, I'm nothing? I can put women to the side, eating abominable foods to the side, pleasing this world to the side, money to the side, my life to the side, everything to the side. Then you can be used. Okay? Let's see. 16. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her. Showeth herself favorably. Okay, I just read this. It says, oh, bring it to the kingdom. Okay, so this is the precept to this. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate. And this is when you basically say, the desire of discipline. I'm disciplining myself because that discipline is going to make you do this. Enter at the straight gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So when you enter into the straight gate, you understand I'm walking a straight and narrow and a hard path, enduring this hard path I'm walking on, because anybody could go broad. I'm going to go right, then tomorrow I'm going to go left. I'm going to go Catholic, then I'm going to go Pentecostal, then I'm going to go Muslim, and you just all over the place. But to walk that straight gate to where it's disciplined, you have to endure, and it's hard, that's when wisdom is going to truly show herself on you. Okay? It says, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. The whole world, bro. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life. Just like it said right here. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to the kingdom. But first you have to be disciplined. You got to keep the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so on and so forth. Okay? And that's who's going to find it. And few there be that find it. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. That should be your mind frame. Gather perfect wisdom, so you prepping yourself to be a king and to lead righteously. Okay? To reign forevermore. Rehearsing the righteous acts. You laid your life down. Okay? But you're prepping, and you're designed to be a king of the people. You have to honor wisdom. Okay? Precept, Matthew 6:19. Lay not up your treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Self-explanatory. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. How is it going to be single? Because you understand your discipline. You have your mind set and the goal set to go straight to that kingdom. Okay? But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. Because wisdom is not going to enter into that pineal gland. It's not going to shine through your whole body. That spiritual eye will not be open. Okay? It will not be open. All right? If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? It's very dark. So you can't see. No man can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and mammon. And mammon is money, but it's anything. Anything you love, anything that you treasure. Okay? 22. For wisdom, what she is and how she came up, I will tell you and will not hide mysteries from you, but will seek her out from the beginning of her nativity, and bring the knowledge of her unto light, and will not pass over the truth. So everything comes out. We have in part, so we prophesy in part. Okay, so everything you're supposed to bring out and know, it's going to come out. It's Colossians 1:26. Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints, those men who had that discipline, who kept the laws, called upon the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and that wisdom is on them now. That perfect wisdom. Okay, to whom the Most High would make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which in Hamashiach and you, the hope of glory. So we know what Gentiles is. We understand Cornelius was an Israelite. Okay, that's a mystery. Everybody can't get that. We understand there wasn't no virgin birth. Everybody can't get that. Okay, whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom. That's perfect. That's perfect wisdom. Okay, that we may present every man perfect in Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily. That perfect wisdom works mightily. All right. Neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom. You're not supposed to be envious. And this is the definition of envy: a feeling of discontent or covetousness with regard to another's advantages, success, possessions. So if that dude riding the Benzo and he got a Lexus and he got a big crib, hey, you ain't supposed to envy that. Okay? An object of such feeling, ill will. Like, man, that nigga got all that shit, man. And I gotta go see what's going on over there, man. I need to get like, hey, that's not how you supposed to move, bro. That's not how you supposed to move. Okay? And this is why. This is why broad as the way that leadeth to destruction. This is why. Because people want to follow their oppressor. And the oppressor lead them blindly walking into a ditch. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. This is Sirach 9 and 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner. You don't know what this dude did to get those things, even if he went to school. Okay? You just don't know, and it's not your business. Like, okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? You got to have a real strong mind frame in this truth, bruh. For thou knowest not what shall be his end. So what? He got a 2.5-story house and a 6-car garage. Okay. Do you know all these things are going to be destroyed? So why would you envy someone knowing that the end of this story leads to destruction? That's the mind frame, bro. You got to be disciplined in your mind frame. Is it wrong to have those things? If Yahweh Shem Yahshua forbid, you have them. But don't make them to where you envying people for them. You know what I'm saying? For those things. And you understand it's just a place to lay your head, bro. It's just a car. That's all it is, bro. It's material things. All right? Store up your treasures in the kingdom. Perfect wisdom allows you to understand and do these things. All right, I'm about to close out. This is 24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. That world is real. And the other world, because through us all nations are blessed. Okay? But Israel. And a wise king is the upholding of the people. All right? Precept. This is Romans. I'm going to just jump around in here. It says, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Question mark. Most High forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is coming to the Gentiles. Okay, that's not the heathens. Salvation is coming to the northern tribes now. And the southern. But the elect have already been here. You know what I'm saying? It's understood that they were going to wake up. And it was going to be a chain reaction. Okay? Because the northern fell first. Okay? So, and he was calling them, hey, they are Gentiles. That's why when you read in Acts the 10th chapter, it says, what I call clean, don't call uncommon. Because they were cleansed. Okay? That's a whole nother topic. Okay? It says, but rather through their fall, salvation is coming to the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy. Now, if the fall of them be riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness? Whew. Kingdom gonna be live, man. For I speak to you Gentiles, and as much as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify in mine office. If by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh. Come on, this is Paul, Romans 9. And might save some of them. For if the casting away of them be the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be? But life from the dead. And that's a hard hitter. Okay. Casting away of them by the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be? Man. 16. For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy. So they're going to be saved through us. If I'm of that number. You know what I'm saying? The elect are going to bring back the whole entire nation of Israel, because their promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was to the whole nation of Israel. Okay? It says the lump is also holy. And if the root be holy, so are the branches. Okay? And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou be a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them partakest of the root and fatness of the olive tree, boast not against the branches. But if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Whew, man. Thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. Man, bro, it's a beautiful thing to have this truth, bro. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off. And thou standeth by faith. Somebody had to be the elect for everybody else to come back into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. That's exactly what it's telling you. Somebody had to be the elect. Be not high-minded, but fear. And so all Israel shall be saved. And, as it is written, there shall come out of Sion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. And that's when you have the elect. When Yahushua was beaten, hanged, that ministry came forth. That was the beginning of the end. Okay? It says, for this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. As concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sakes. But as touching of the election, they are beloved for the Father's sake. Boy, it's a beautiful thing to know this truth, man. 25. Receive therefore instructions through my words, and it shall do you good. Receive that perfect wisdom. Move yourself to the side. Okay? This is John 6:63. Is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. And this is how everything comes forth. First, you got to deny yourself. And perfect wisdom is going to abide. Okay? Hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the Apostle Nel's great millstone. Peace and blessings to you. I can push this truth throughout the four winds.